How's it going, everybody? Welcome to week, I believe, 9. It's the end of the first marking period. You need to be at 53% roughly by the end of the week. Just a few things you may have noticed. We're going to start doing Monday motivation, one of the announcements. Tuesday, tidbits. Wednesday, you'll see quote of the week. Thursday is one of my favorites. It's going to be the weekly student poll, where we're going to poll you on things that you find interesting, and then we're going to share out the results of those polls. Friday shout outs on Friday. I'm going to shout out to people who are doing great things, and Mr. A's top 10, whatever it may be. I think we'll do the top 10 most commonly purchased Halloween costumes of 2016. You'll start seeing monthly newsletters going out, and then we're going to start giving out awards, weekly awards for doing great things. Last week we started out with our group of awards already. We're going to start doing student surveys and parent surveys to see what you'd like to see different, what you'd like to see changed as far as the program overall. Another thing I'd like to tell you about real quick is that although progress isn't exactly where we want it to be, we are having quite a few kids doing well, and we'd like to keep them going, keep pushing them. Oxford is a little concerned at how few students we have that are doing enough work, and I have a printout that can show each of you during home visits exactly what that looks like. We should be averaging about 35 hours a week. Sometimes we're only averaging 7 or 8 hours a week, some of you, and that's not going to be able to work. So make sure you say congratulations to our September Student of the Month and our October Student of the Month. Our October Student of the Month this past month was Theo Lang, and our September, our first one, was Jonah Scherzer. So make sure you say congratulations to them. Progress award from last week for the person who had the most progress was Maurice Bielski. Our most improved student that we've seen thus far is Trenton Struble. The attendance award for people who've been putting in at least 35 hours a week goes to Jeff Rowe, Skylar Scherzer, Maurice Bielski, and Abby Boyke. Good job, guys. Our citizenship award is for Leah Torrey. Leah has actually kind of taken over the role of planning and helping with all of our events in our events club. Everyone in the events club's helping, but Leah's kind of like taking over the leadership roles, being the person who helps and decides on everything we do. And the All A and On Track award goes to Nathan Dahlberg. He happens to be our top student academically and progressively as far as progress goes. Our top 5 students currently, looking at progress, looking at grades, looking at everything going on, is Peyton Rouse, Theo Lang, Abby Boyke, Maurice Bielski, Skylar Colton, and Nathan Dahlberg. And that was 6 names in case you didn't catch that, but we have a kind of a tie in the middle there. So one of the things I'd like you to think about also in the future is, if it's possible, we'd like to do just like John Glenn or Chris McCall for some of these other schools do, and that is wait to the marking periods, where a marking period, first marking period in a semester might be worth 40%, second marking period worth 40%, and the final exam worth 20%. The idea there is you now have specific goals that you can accomplish. And if you don't do good in the first marking period, you can do excellent in the second marking period and the final exam and still pass, instead of having some of the situations that we have now. So we're still working out the kinks on that, and that may be coming next semester. If not, we're definitely going to do it next year. So thank you, and have a great week, and finish strong this week. Get to that 53%, and keep rolling.